welcome. Just don't provoke me, cause I don't need no cellmates. I'm in a 2-seat, doing drops like a mailman. This ain't no hoopty ass, she riding, she's a hell yeah. No, I won't lose sleep about no pussy, I'm like farewell. Yeah. I'm outside. I know how it feel to see your homie switch sides. I know how to put that Rolls Royce shit in drive. I know how to load a clip and shoot, we gotta ride. You ain't gotta lie to me, baby, no. You know it's a vibe every time we catch him off sides, he won't make it, no. Money on my mind, I can't get it all. I've been outside.
I want to make sure that the audio is good, and then we go from there. Sorry, man. Yo, sometimes it could take 30 minutes just to set up, man. Just to set up. You know, it could be an internet reboot.
Okay, we're back live here at TruePod Studios in Garfield, New Jersey. Mr. Jonathan Hernandez,
what's
please.
up? How you doing? Okay, we're live.
Ask the people if we're good with the volume. I think we are.
Anybody, if you're on the YouTube channel and you're watching us live, can you hear audio? Yes or no? Yes or no, please.
And please re-click to the next stream, because the stream that we closed out is no longer available.
The old stream that we was on is not available no more. We did a new one.
Yeah, so go back to the channel, refresh, and you'll be on with us.
All right. Cool.
Okay, there we go. All right. So yeah, guys. I mean, for the pod, I mean, I know we were doing something special right now in these last few minutes for the live IG, but
a little improv.
But we haven't been in the pod in a minute.
Fixing my panty liner. Hold on.
The Spanx. The man.
Yeah, man. I wear.
He wears man Spanx.
Man Spanx.
yeah, man.
But
fucking guy, yo.
But listen.
He's here. I say he hears it.
Yeah.
All right.
So Oz, do me a favor.
Right.
Get off of Pornhub, right, and just do a dedicated live for the TruePod. Yo.
We're joking, but
Oz so serious, bro.
Oz is a Pornhub director. Like,
yo, guys. So Oz comes with us everywhere, right? Oz is the company camera guy, right? Infamous Oz, shout out.
Everybody follow him, please.
Shout out to the infamous.
Wait. He said I can't now. He said I hear it, then he says I can't. What you can't?
Nah, you could hear it now. We're live.
Yeah. Yo, Oz, can you hear the live on YouTube? Yes or no? Can you hear us?
No, we're good. It was just that one cable anyway.
Okay. He says shh. Oh, he's stupid.
The Pornhub.
Oh no. So no. Look, no. We Oz comes with us everywhere, right? So we did a company trip to Puerto Rico, right, in April during tax season. I said, you know what? Let's work from Puerto Rico. Fuck it. Yeah. And we went, right? And he wore a Pornhub shirt, right?
Okay.
But he has a camera.
Oh, so he was
so he's following us all over the place. And everybody swore that it was the actual Pornhub. Like they thought that we were part of Pornhub, right? Oh, my God. The way they were flooding him, he said the girls were running to him going, oh, you from Pornhub? And, of course, Oz, being a jerk, is like, yeah, that's what I do.
I do.
Yeah, they were like, what? I'm done. We were like,
oh, they were ready. They were ready.
Yeah.
Guys, before we forget, I don't see anyone giving us any topics.
That's fine. Don't give us time. We got our own.
You know what
we do.
Know what it was?
Engage.
Well, no, you had them on the live.
No. Well, they're on live right now. Actually, they're on live right now.
Ask them to tune into if they can.
If
go
you
to the
can,
YouTube TruePod Studio.
Everybody who's on Instagram live right now, if you could go to live right now on our YouTube, you can join in the actual live podcast
right now.
Right now, you can join in live. You see all the behind the scenes, hear the stupid shit that we say while we actually shooting. Before edits, all right? So
if they have anything to say too,
if you have anything to say in the live on YouTube, Alex is going to be monitoring the channel in your comments, and he's going to spit it back.
I can pin their comment to the top.
So there's someone that says Franco Realty Services. Just joined this thing. Okay, audio's good on YouTube. We're good to go. So yeah, let's do this, Al.
All right. So today, you guys picked a couple of topics that were interesting enough, you know. Shit, they're always interesting for me right now because I'm learning so much from you guys.
Yeah.
The BIN.
BIN, yes.
BIN. I mean, I've heard of EIN, now it's BIN.
Everything.
All these IN, these three.
OBGYN.
All right, so
The most important.
so
Do you got your EIN and your OBGYN ready?
listen,
Do you have yours? Do you have one?
all these
Fuck
acronyms.
out of here, OBGYN. You get your ass pussy checked? What's wrong with you?
I know, but do you?
You're supposed to get your ass pussy checked.
All right, cool. Never mind. On to
Hey, he's shy. He's shy. He's on live. He's shy.
I'm not talking about my ass. That shit is wild.
Listen, it's raw today here at True
wrong
Pod.
with
But with all the good humor, there's some good, insightful information
Yeah.
that you guys get when you listen to us.
Yeah.
So today's topic was BIN.
Yes.
What is it? What can I do with the BIN?
Uh-huh.
And Jonathan Hernandez is going to give us a little more.
Yeah, I'm actually going to
insight
give you
on it.
some really killer tricks to this. Where, you know, blindside. You
So
can
first-
legally blindside, I hate to say it, banks at the same time know how to use certain credit in the right situation for the moment.
All in all, I think that like a good skipper would, you're navigating us.
A good skipper?
through the you know.
That's the grand skipper.
That's the skipper right
They
there.
call him grand skipper.
Oh,
You're
Hey,
you're
but-
navigating. You're
but first-
navigating your troop
Yeah.
through the system.
Never
that
been called a
sometimes
skipper.
You're the skip.
That skip. I like it. Hey, skipper.
Now, Kenny mentioned a topic that was interesting. I kind of read up a little bit on
What?
it. 87,000 new IRS armed agents have been hired.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is let's split the topics.
Well, we go bin first, and then we're going to
Got
touch
it.
on 87,000 new IRS agents that are supposedly coming in.
Now, for those that are not aware, Mr. Skipper,
Mr. Skipper.
right, Grand Skipper,
Grand Skipper. I'll take
Grand
that.
Skip.
Skippity do that. What is
They call me Grand. I ain't wasting my fucking time. I'm skipping that.
Yeah.
This is how you skip it. All right?
what is BIN?
All right, BIN. BIN stands for Business Identification Number. Business Identification Number. It is not your EIN. Okay?
Okay, good.
It is-
John.
Yes.
For those that might not know,
Gotcha.
Still,
All
what
right.
is the EIN?
Employee identification number. All right, employee identification number.
Who
is
gives
what-
you this number?
The IRS gives you your employee identification number. It is not your BIN. Your BIN is your business identification number that's generated from your EIN, but through a company called Duns and Bradstreet. Okay, like who the fuck is that? Who is Brad?
So yeah, who's Brad?
Fucking Brad is Rad.
Who's Chad?
Nah. Duns and Bradstreet is a company that monitors business credit. They monitor business credit. Sorry, guys. And when they monitor business credit, just like any other lender, you see profiles of credit lines and trade lines that were taken out under your business. So, you know, let's say I take out a business loan with Chase. It's going to be reported on my business credit report. And business credit report actually is a little different. One company that uses a great system is Experian Business Credit Report. They show you your actual business credit score risk factor with a needle. Really, really good. I'm not getting paid by Experian, by the way, to give this information. They just have great fucking services. Okay. That's it. All right?
So if you have a business, you can check it.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But if you don't.
Yeah. And that's where you see your risk at. When you don't have experience, you're risky. All right, but the lower the risk, the higher the chance of being approved. That's just like regular credit, but for business credit,
It's just gauged differently.
it's gauged differently.
gauged differently.
Unlike regular credit, the higher the score,
The better you are.
the less risk you are. So in this case, they'll report that trade line. In this case, trade line to your business credit report. And here's the cool part about that, bro. It never shows up on your personal credit report.
Okay. So you're telling me that I have basically two totally separate
Identities
that I.
Okay, so look. You would think that they're sort of the same. So
for a long time, I thought that if you know.
okay, watch this. It's like an oxymoron. Are you ready? I own Truthful Taxes and several other affiliates. And by the way, affiliate people, when in the business world, affiliates are for additional businesses that a owner owns.
Okay.
In the business world, when you're getting credit, a business, bank will say, and your affiliates, and you might go, what do you mean? I'm not associated with nobody. No, the fucking companies you own. Do you own other companies, aka affiliates? Okay, so affiliates, right? Now, I own Truthful Taxes. I could say, fuck all my credit cards with Truthful Taxes. Fuck all my loans. Is Jonathan a bad payer? Yes or no?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not attached to your EIN.
There you go. Truthful Taxes is a bad payer. So what happens in tail is that my credit's still 780. Jonathan's credit's still 780. So what a lot of people like to do is literally load up on businesses with credit and smoke them. Why? Had nothing to do with their personal credit. So most of the credit cards that I use a month are my business credit cards.
That would be. I mean, now.
Why would I want to decrease my personal credit score? And I could do the same thing with credit, get rewards and everything, and not use a single percentage on my personal credit.
John, for those that are new to this, obviously we're talking about BIN because we're trying to educate those that are new. You obtain your EIN.
Yep.
You hit up Brad.
Brad.
How does that process work?
Well, you can reach out to them. So, by the way, let's not let them fool you. They automatically have to generate it, whether you pay them or not. So don't let Duns and Bradstreet fool you. I'm not getting paid by you guys either, okay? Disclaimer, I'm not getting paid by you guys, but they got to generate it anyway, okay? The minute your EIN is formed, Dun and Bradstreet is called upon to generate that BIN number. Now, there's additional services that come with that BIN number that can be offered to you, okay?
Such as?
So it's like an exclusive club with them. And with them, they'll give you so you can pull your report every single day. You can have the ability to go in, edit information. You can't do that when you open up a business. It's here's your BIN number and that's it. But you can't tell us what to edit on here unless you pay for a service.
Okay.
Their service, it is a little pricey, but I do understand. You understand? And guess what? They probably earn the right to charge what they charge.
What's their charge, more or less?
It could be a couple grand.
Remember, guys, a couple grand is a write-off.
All right, motherfucker. Okay, well, how you do it? There you go. Yes, it can be a write-off, but it doesn't mean that the person might have $2,000 to be able to spend on a service that it is good for your business. Doesn't mean you need it right now, but as your business credit becomes more comprehensive, I think that's something that you should definitely do. Sign up to Duns and Bradstreet, use their services. You can really monitor, edit information that may be false, because your business identity could be stolen as well. People don't even understand that, and how often do you monitor your business credit versus your personal credit? So your business identity could be stolen as well. So, long story short, the business identification number, it generated through Duns and Bradstreet. The trade lines will show up there, but they'll also show up on Experian and Equifax, but not the personal side, on the business side, okay, business side. And, one of the best, credit hacks is using your business credit cards. You're still going to get the points and everything.
Question.
Yeah.
So once you obtain your BIN, right?
Yeah.
And you go... you go register or trying to obtain a credit card.
Yep.
Is that first credit card provided based on your personal credit?
It's
question,
no. Good question. I have seen several times where you still get the approval. Okay. A lot of times they do ask for the business owner's personal information. Okay. And yes, they can go ahead and ask that the person be a guarantor and then run your personal credit. So yeah, it can go hand in hand, but that's upon applying. If you fuck up your credit with the business side, it won't hurt your personal side. Okay. For approval, yes, there's a great chance you're going to need your personal credit to get the approval. But as for reporting, they don't report on your personal side.
So for those that, and I've know this because I've had this conversation multiple times in the last 10 years, 20 years. For those that would try to obtain an LLC to start building business credit, because at the time, before they knew who I was and I can actually fix their credit, they would try to obtain a business loan or business credit.
Yeah.
but they run into that roadblock because they can't. They're not able to be a guarantor. Their personal credit.
Yeah.
Is screwed up.
They're so
So
screwed.
so don't think that you can go through back door and get this business credit just because your personal is screwed up. You still need both.
The good thing is that when you get approved for business credit, the trade lines are usually much higher. You can start with a trade line of 20 grand, 1, 2, 3. It takes a minute to actually get approved for a trade line of 20 grand on your personal side. You need time, you know. So and it's something that's normal in the credit world. You understand? But then you might have people who watch this episode. Oh, you crazy? I got 20 grand my first shot. Well, you were lucky.
Yeah, it's circumstantial.
All right. Yeah, you were lucky. Oh, I know how to. Yeah. Guess what? It doesn't work like that, though. Okay. Good job.
Good job.
Yeah? Good job. But yeah, that's a BIN number, guys. A business identification number. If you do own a business, you do want to get that. If you do want to build credit for your business, and business credit is vital. I live off the business credit. And once it gets to that elite stage, I always tell Ken, it's not credit no more. What is it?
Is what is it? Go get it.
I tell him that it's get it.
Get it.
Whatever you want,
credit.
you get it. Whatever you want, you apply for it, you get it. That's it.
Get it.
Yeah,
100%.
So even the vehicles are under the business, the BMWs, and some of the high end cars, they all under the business. I'm able to write off the interest paid to the bank, as well as the registration fees. The insurance is all business insurance, so there are like major perks to this.
Also touch on this because I do this as well. You could probably elaborate. You say you do pay your cars from your business.
Yeah.
What that does.
Yes. Good. Hold on.
is-
Let me talk to Instagram Direct while having the phone there and live. Hey guys, for the 10 people who are in this live,
200 people.
200. Yeah, fucking that. I'm about to say, you see a number I don't see? So look, for the people who are in this live, your car, when you get it under your business, you can have that car not counted against you, not $1 fucking dollar. Not $1 counted against you. If you pay it through your business when you go get a mortgage. So if you are ready to go get that beautiful dream home and you've been paying your car through your business for 12 months, not 9, 6, 4, fucking 12. 12 months. If you pay it for 12 months through your business, the mortgage company will not count that debt against you on a monthly note. And you get that much free towards your new mortgage.
Yes.
And that could really injure your chances on approval or not. We've seen it countless times. So let's say your mortgage is $3 grand, right? Your mortgage is $3 grand.
3,000.
And you got that dope BMW for $1,500 a month because you're the shit. Oh shit, 670 horsepower, room,
Fast and the
What's
Furious.
What's that fucking reel that I put the other day? Vroom. and you think that it's cute to have a $1,500 car with a $3,000 mortgage, right? But then you want to go get a new house. Well, 50% of your DTI is already your car. If you were paying it through your business, the bank would go, that's the business's debt, not Jonathan's debt. With me?
Oh yeah, I know.
And now
We
what they
with
do
you.
is I
I'm
got a
with you.
free $1,500 to apply to a monthly payment on a mortgage. That's an extra $300,000 on my mortgage that I can obtain. That's the difference between a $300,000 mortgage and a mortgage that's $600,000. If you conveniently just switch the fucking bank account. Instead of having it come through your account because you thought that was like a cool move, like, nah, I pay my own bills.
I have a question.
Take it through your business.
Take it through.
For 12 months. 12 months.
Just so you could touch on that as well, and just look
Go
at
ahead.
look at your camera.
Hey, camera.
Look at directly at your camera because I have a
Don't
question.
talk to me like that. You're not going to do that in front of everybody.
Skipper. Hey, Skippy. Listen, Skippy.
Skipper.
Do you, if the vehicle you purchase is not purchased under your BIN, say in my case I purchased 1 or 2, whatever, I have multiple vehicles, but I have vehicles that were not purchased under BIN.
Wow. Hold on. Oh.
Focus,
Yeah.
Skipper.
No. My phone was going crazy.
So listen,
I don't know.
if you purchase your vehicle under your personal credit,
Yeah.
but over a year you've been paying from your business accounts. Does that work?
If you purchase your vehicle from your business credit,
Personal credit.
yeah, it does, guys.
Okay.
It
So,
does.
I
It
just wanted him
actually
to-
does. It does because I know from personal experience. Here's,
Same here.
Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think the Range Rover.
So in
was-
this case, you don't need to purchase your vehicle under your business entity in order for it to qualify for the mortgage company to write it, to not count it against you. All right, you can get it a personal vehicle, but use it for business purposes. As long as you're paying it through the actual business bank account, the mortgage company will discontinue that amount off of your approval, your pre-approval. And that could be significant. Let me give you an example what happened to me one time, right? So I used to, I'll say I was a little dumb with my money when I ran into money. My first big batch of money, I was fucking dumb. Doesn't mean I couldn't afford it, but I could have spent it more better. And I bought a brand new G-Wagon back in like 2016, right?
the gray one or the black one.
You know what? I
Yeah,
love my daughter, but it was my fucking daughter's fault. But it was her fault, bro. So I've always had like a car for like $1,000. You get what I'm saying? Like a nice like GLS, GLE and shit. Always, so yeah.
Yeah.
I walked in the dealer one day, and I'm making good money at that time already. So I go in the fucking dealer. This is a real story. I got a fucking video. I'm gonna post it. Matter of
The
fact,
influence.
yo, bro. And I'm walking. I'm like, that's a beautiful car, right? I'm with Halen. Halen's like, yeah, daddy, that's a beautiful car. Get it. I love it.
Oh man.
So I'm like, fuck.
I got
Like, fuck. It's a G-Wagon. It's $270,000. And when that shit pulled up, she said, oh my God, Dad, look at it. I said, hey, John. His name is John, right? It's John Hart. That's his
John
name,
Hart.
John. I said, yo, John, do me a favor. I want that truck. She was like, Daddy, go ahead. I love it. It was game over.
Game over.
Hit me with a fucking $3,000 bill a month, bro. $3,000 bill a month. Now watch this. That decision, that decision fucked me on my first house. Bad on my first house.
DTI.
Yeah, so I was able to afford a home for. I thought I could afford a home at the time for $600K, $700K, and the bank shut me down. They said, well, your DTI is too high because your car payment is $3,000. So I'm like, oh shit.
Dummy.
Yeah, so I couldn't get my first home because I was driving a home. And thankfully, when I got rid of the G-Wagon, it freed up $3,000 a month. So I was able to get a mortgage up to $6,000 a month, and that's when I bought my first home for $580. Back then.
So the reason why I brought that is because for those that don't be concerned if you currently do not have a BIN.
Yeah.
But if you do have a business. If you do have a business currently, you can start, if you have not, start paying your vehicle from the business.
Yeah.
It's going to free up. 12 months is going to free up. Me personally, I have minimal DTI, like minimal. I probably have like 2%.
Mm-hmm.
All my vehicles are being paid through. Almost everything runs through my business.
Through the business.
Right.
Everything. And not all purchased under my personal credit. Now, as far as freeing up DTI space,
Yeah.
how does that work on freeing up credit space? It's too simple.
Well, the DTI space. The main thing is DTI, especially when it comes to a mortgage, right? And business credit. Your DTI stands for debt to income. And what happens is, in the new mortgage world, to prevent the crash of what happened in 2008, where people were getting approved for mortgages that did not qualify because they had like literally 140% DTI and still getting approved. So they're like, yo, how the fuck they get approved? And motherfucker has 90,000, 90,000 DTI.
Hey, look.
So what happened was,
we all know that I have PTSD from the market crash.
yeah,
But I do. We all
he
know.
lost his house.
I lost my house. I lost an arm. I lost everything.
Yeah.
Right? But I was also like 19 years old. I
Yeah.
do remember people with 3 condos making $30,000 a year.
3 condos.
3 condos.
No, for real though. So
Three
what happens? What
condos.
happens when the mortgage crisis happens? They find out that a bunch of people cannot afford a home that really, could afford a home, but not that type of home. So it crashed. So what happened was the banks were stuck with the bill, and then the banks got bailed out by the government. To prevent that, in turn, Obama, which I think was dope, but it makes it a little harder if you get approved. Your total debt with a home, depending on the mortgage program you choose, FHA, conventional 20%, conventional 20% with 780 credit score. So there's different loan programs to get you the home, but they have different DTI criteria. Okay,
per category.
Per category, the type of loan program you're choosing.
Okay.
Has to be under a certain DTI. What that number is 41%.
41.
So 41. When I say 41, that's with your new house in there.
For the one that you're applying.
Correct.
Correct. So let's say you have a G-Wagon. Let's say you have, this and that on your credit report, and you want to get that new house.
It's going to be like 61% probably at that point, right?
A lot of times it exceeds 41%. They go, no, you're not approving. They're like, what are you talking about? I still have $3,000 a month. It doesn't work like that, Poppy. Poppy, how it works is your DTI percentage needs to be under 41% so the bank could look at everything and go, hey, that dude could afford this house with no problem.
So, for instance, in John's case, and let's just use a round number, say $10,000.
We got Go Credit in here. What's up, Go Credit? Our guys at Go Credit right here, they have saved a lot of people's lives. A lot of people's lives. Actually, I'm responsible for getting, at this point, I think in the last 2 years, we work with them directly. I've seen hundreds of people get homes and change their lives because of it. So if you do need your credit consultation because your credit is shitty, okay? Shitty. See Go Credit. All right. They'll definitely, I've seen it, Some, and by the way, sometimes things take longer. Sometimes things don't. But,
hey, look,
they're able to get it done.
All right, so big shout out to Go.
Yeah, shout out to Go Credit.
Go Credit is the reason why I have 2 motorcycles and I went car shopping every month and so that's shout out to Go Credit. That's the ones responsible for me. Being fly out here in these streets.
Awesome.
So that's business credit. In I wouldn't say in whole, but the majority of it, what you need to know in order to establish business credit for your business and how you can use it to, you could apply for a personal line, like a personal loan, and be so maxed out on your business credit, and they won't come in conjunction.
Awesome.
Because it doesn't affect your personal profile.
Just want to go real quick to the YouTube chat. Want to shout out the people that are stopping by, supporting. Shout out to AFT Mobile Wash.
AFT Mobile Wash in the YouTube channel live.
Let's go, champ.
Yeah, can we loop them in or no?
I'll get to that right now. Joseph Mayo is also on.
Oh, Joe Mayo, man. Yo, I really love Joe Mayo, man. One of the most consistent, dedicated people who understands the process. So my man loves right here to say, you got to be with it, because he talks with all his fucking muscle in his neck.
Wait.
Yeah.
What voice is that?
That's Kenny. You got to be with it because the process.
There you go.
Because I'm on 1,000.
I'm on 1,000.
I'm on 1,000.
We joke with Kenny because fucking Kenny, when Kenny gets tough, he doesn't know how to say the word thousand, right? THOUSAND, right?
Thousand.
It's thousand. He puts the D, so thousand.
Not the D.
He turns extremely Dominican when saying that word, yeah?
He gives us a hint of Arnold.
You have 1,000?
My guy, Joseph Mayo, let's be productive.
My fault, Joseph. I don't even know how your name immediately flew to us airing out
Skipper,
Kenny, but
that's my guy, though. He's
No, Joseph Mayo.
He's actually
he's in.
He knows what he's doing.
He does. He does.
First year partner.
Yeah.
Going into year 2, he's gonna kill it. He's also in the real estate, so
Yeah, he does real estate. He does taxes, and if I remember, he's offloading some babies. Right. I think he has a new kid or something like that. Another one.
Hey, that's what happens when you have free time.
Come on, Ken.
Big shout out again to Joseph Mayo.
Joseph
AFT
Mayo,
Mobile
yes,
Wash.
yes.
Big shout out to the Dental Divas, Barbie Pereira.
Clap it up.
Hey, Barbie,
you know
what's up? She's like one of the best supporters and critics I know.
Word, man.
We
Shout
know
out
that.
to you. Wait, Mayo's coming back. He says, appreciate the words, gentlemen. Yes, newborn in 6 months now.
I told you. I knew it for some reason. I was like, damn, that's one of the horniest guys I know in the tax partnership. I'm joking. Yo, Joe, I'm joking, man. I just know that, you had a baby during,
Well,
while doing
congratulations,
taxes.
man.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations on the baby.
Joseph
and
Mayo
being a father's great.
with a quadruple laughing emoji.
He's like, damn.
Hey guys, the cool thing is, and for those that are watching, talking about BIN,
Yeah.
contact us, DM us.
Yeah, yo.
Call us.
Any questions on this? DM,
Yeah,
email.
direct message,
Oh,
email.
yeah, and I could put you on the phone with somebody who'll be able to break it down to you.
And honestly, while we're taking advantage of going live for the first time, right? Let's ask our audience if they'd like for us to integrate the phone lines. I mean, I think.
Yo, let's do it. I'm hyped. You get me doing?
I think it's time. So
Let's
if
do
we,
it.
If we don't do it today,
No, we doing it today. Fuck it.
all right.
Who wants to call in?
If anybody wants to call in, it's a quick setup for me. Basically, just plugging in a wire with your contact number if they want to call you directly.
Yeah.
And then they'll be live with us.
If you know John's number,
Nah, call Kenny's number,
if
and
you-
then we're going live right now.
We'll plug it in as soon as you guys let us know.
But I got to go Bluetooth off my phone on it.
Yeah, Bluetooth.
that's
it.
fine. That's
Okay.
fine. Call my number, or if you know John's number, call John, and we're gonna bring you on live.
Or Joe Mayo. Who ask Joe or this guy if they want to join in this call.
Well, real quick, Joseph Mayo, who's with us live right now on TruePod, if you want to go ahead and just maybe call in real quick.
Oh, but I just got a
to say-
Bluetooth with you then.
Just to, hey, we could do the Bluetooth. Or
Yeah,
we could do a
Bluetooth.
hard
No
line.
hotline.
Anything you want.
Bluetooth worked really well. I just need to hit this thing.
Okay, Bluetooth is now available for you, John. So
all right.
Joseph Mayo, if you want to call in,
right? Roadcaster.
that's right. If you want to call in and just say hi or maybe ask some questions about some of the topics that
All right,
the guys
Roadcaster
were,
Pro. It says I'm linking. Here we go. Here we go.
Yep, you're
All right.
linked.
All right, I'm linked. I got my motherfucking phone on the broadcaster. Let's do it. All right.
Who wants to call in?
So Joseph, if you have Jonathan Hernandez contact number,
It will knock me off a live, right? Regular live?
Yeah, yes.
yeah.
All right, so I might lose the live, guys, when
I
I
can
get
do
a
it
live
myself
call
as well.
in, but then I'm going to go back. Go ahead.
You could go back right away.
Yep.
All right, so Joseph Mayo says, if you're still on when I get off this consultation with a client, I'll call in. All right, shout out to Joseph.
All right, there you go, my guy.
Work.
Who else is actually on here? Hey, listen, you have a lot of people on your live. Where are they on our YouTube channel? Huh?
Yeah.
They're hiding from us, huh?
How many's on there?
Well, right now you got Joseph Mayo, Barbie, AFT, and I think that's it for now.
What's his name?
Ryan?
Ryan, call in. We want to test this new feature of ours.
Yeah, Ryan. Shout out to Ryan.
Ryan, call my cell phone right now. All right, and we're gonna go live over here. Want to hear your voice? We're testing out this new feature. All right, call my cell phone.
I mean, look, guys. I mean, you guys. We pre-record so many shows, but I know that they're like me. Sitting here like a student sometimes. You know what I mean? And I'm like, there's plenty of people that are listening to you guys for the first time. They might have just stumbled upon the podcast and they might want to ask you a question.
Yeah, I like that
They
idea.
want to ask you a question. I think that's gonna create a bigger bond with you and your audience.
Yeah, I like that idea because I mean that's what we do right now. We just do it normally instead of actually doing. Hey, let's
Listen,
go
you
to the
guys,
internet.
if anybody's listening right now, especially on the live too, listen, this man, you have to pay him for the type of advice he gives you.
Yo,
And-
it's funny. People don't even understand. Like, I'll be giving a lot of free advice, but
Like, you don't
my
underst-
advice will fucking change your life. I'm not even joking with the shit. And we were talking about this, and that's actually our next topic of the gift and the curse of the internet while taking advice. You fucking taking advice. A lot of people listen to all these social media influencers and all these people who talk about you could ride over your G-Wagon and take it as a business expense.
£6,000.
Do me a fucking favor. Don't listen to nobody that never even bought a fucking G-Wagon because they never know where the fuck to begin to write off the fucking G-Wagon, number one. Number two is, if he's not a tax expert, don't fucking listen to him. That's number two. Number three is, if they never did it in their fucking life, how can they teach you? Okay? So, the gift and the curse of the internet while taking advice, do me a fucking favor. Take it for note, but it doesn't mean you take it for actual advice because you're going to get your ass locked the fuck up. That's what's going to happen. All right? So I had to go off. I'm sorry. That shit gets me fucking frustrated. Because you know how many people, and I tell you this right here, in the last year, sent me fucking video of, yo, you could write off your G-Wagon as an expense. Motherfucker, you make $40,000 a year. You're never gonna get approved for a G-Wagon, number one. So don't even fucking share the story with me. You understand?
Like, you know, there's a lot of...
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's
it's
not.
just do me a favor. That's not information that you should be listening to because it's so far-fetched from where you are right now. You need to get in tune with what your situation
And most importantly,
is right now.
it's inaccurate. It doesn't matter if you can't afford it. It's inaccurate.
It is inaccurate. I don't give a... Yo, every podcast host, you can call me right now and I'll curse you out, all right? Reason being, don't tell me you can write it for G-Wagon and this and that. First of all, the rule of thumb is 6,000 pounds, okay? 6,000 pounds. Key word, guys. You ready? Dry weight. I could put 6 of your mothers in there and fill it up to 6,000 pounds. You understand? 6 mothers, right? 6 mothers and
heavy
6
mothers.
fathers.
Hey, man, Big Mama know how to cook.
Inside a G-Wagon will give you a 12,000 pound G-Wagon. Guess what? Now you can write it off because it's over 6,000 pounds. Yeah. It's dry weight. What dry weight means is, you know when you go pick up your fucking car at the dealership? All right? You know you pick that up? That shit is dry. There ain't nobody in there, all right? And if it's over 6,000 pounds, you can write it off as long as you're using it for business purposes, okay? Not because you thought you were the shit. Yo, I'm hanging out. I got a new G-Wagon. I think it's dry. Maybe it's wet. 600 pounds of people in here. No, buddy, you can't write it off, right? Legally, you can't write it off. You can write it off if it was purchased through the business, but there's certain criteria when that goes. You can take the deduction on it with mileage. You can take the motherfucking interest that you paid to the bank off it, but don't think you're getting a free G-Wagon, okay? You're not getting a free $1,000 a month. The IRS is not going to go ahead and give you a free G-Wagon. You will get arrested if you listen to these people who never did it on the internet. All right? They never did it. And they never owned a G-Wagon. They probably will never own a G-Wagon. Okay?
Whoa.
Don't listen to them. I'm heated right now.
Stop him. He's on fire.
Yo,
Hey, if when someone sends you a G-Wagon, direct them to the Toyota Tundra.
No. So with the
that is what gets written off. That is over 6,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know,
Trucks.
you know
Trucks.
what? Actually, when you're clicking on the car write-off, it's a car worksheet. It's called car deduction worksheet. Okay. There's a drop down. You know what the drop down says? Auto under 6,000, truck over 6,000. Where the fuck does it say G-Wagon 5,400? I challenge the internet right now, okay? I will pay for you, your mother, and your brother's lifetime expenses. If you find a fucking G-Wagon right now on the internet that says dry weight of G-Wagon that is over 6,000 pounds, find it, send it to me. I'll pay for you and your mother's lifetime expenses.
Well, you know, while you were actually going hard right now.
Oh, you did that, you motherfucker?
I was like, nah, I didn't do it. But I'm like, okay, dry weight. What can I add from Mercedes-Benz as a kit that would add more weight? You know what I'm saying?
You can go to Home Depot, add 17 sandbags, and there go.
But how could I make it so that it's a part of the car? See, I'm learning even though you're going.
That's called fucking illegal activity.
Okay.
Okay.
Even if I buy it from Mercedes, as like, okay, I wanted the exclusive stainless steel, like, what do they call the front bumper thing? The grill.
Oh
the grill.
yeah. I added that. It was 245 pounds.
Because you listen. I've seen a whole bunch of those videos where it's like, oh, you get the G-Wagon, 6,000 pounds, but they don't teach you how to do it, and that's what you're doing now.
Most people, you heard what he said. He said something very, very, very key when it comes to the way I take my advice. Okay, I take my advice to somebody who did it. Okay, so when I'm getting my advice, I won't mention their name, but you know they're big ass CEOs, and he'll say, you know, John, you know, payroll's 50,000 this month, right? This is what you should do. You know, I'm gonna fucking listen because he moves payroll for 20 million a week. I think he understands how to move 50,000. You understand? Yeah. But if some dude comes to my house and says, you know, you can make it move 2 million a week because the way I seen this, do you fucking do it? No, I can't. I'm not gonna take advice from you, bro.
Yeah, it's hard to take advice from somebody that hasn't done it.
Take advice from somebody, whatever advice you take. It could be financial advice, it could be love advice, it could be fucking hamster buying turtle advice, whatever. Whatever you do, take advice from people who did it before, okay? And that's what's key, so you can not make a mistake or lessen the mistakes you're gonna make, as well as don't spend unnecessary money.
For those once again, the exact weight of a G-Wagon is 5,842.
5,842.
How much?
5,000.
Why is it not 6,000 like their internet says, Kenny?
Because it's their 6 grams.
But that's not right, because isn't that like the reel that has like 40 million views?
Yeah, they got a lot of people. I could imagine how many people ran with that.
Everybody
must have ran with that.
Everyone who shared that video, who became like mega realsters on IG, like, yo, I got 90 million views because I put a fucking G-Wagon. None of them owned a G-Wagon. None of them rode off a G-Wagon. None of them.
None of them.
Okay?
And it's different. You can write off your vehicle. It does not matter the size, right?
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind, because
Doesn't matter the size, Kenny.
Pause. You can write off a vehicle. If you're an Uber driver and you have a Toyota Camry,
it's business.
It's business.
Business.
Yo, he said that perfect. Uber driver. Yep.
Uber driver.
It does not mean that the car has to be above 6,000. There's just an incentive for vehicles above 6,000, and that incentive is not meant for you to be in luxury in a G-Wagon. It's really meant for the F-150s and the Tundras. Just construction.
They're actually doing work.
Exactly. The guys in just those big pickup trucks.
Or how about just having a home office and having your car as a company car?
Yeah,
Well,
but then you're able to take the car deduction, which is, well, there's 2 types of deductions you can take within that field when writing off a car, which would be the standard mileage rate or the actual expense rate. Are you ready? Here's a quick scenario. Hey, I'm an Uber driver. I have a $49.99 a month Toyota Civic. They picking your ass up, right?
I've never heard that car. If a Toyota
Honda Civic. I'm sorry.
If a Toyota Civic picks me up, I'm canceling that trip.
Yeah, that's like a Dominican car, right?
That is. Hey, all jokes aside, that is like the ultimate Dominican car.
Yeah, nah. For guys,
a Toyota Civic,
half Civic, half Honda.
Yeah, for the people who don't know, my man. Oh wait, hold on. She said. Favorite example.
Paying taxes is Dominican.
Yeah, he's Dominican. He's Dominican, but I always tell him that I think he's Puerto Rican.
Oh, wow.
So look it. When writing off a car, you're able to take 2 types of deductions on the car: the standard mileage rate or the actual expense rate. Here's an example of both. The standard deduction would be an example of an Uber driver, right? He drives a lot, has a lot of mileage.
I hope so.
And I think it's about 51 cents. I could be wrong, but anywhere between 48 and 51 cents. Why don't you look it up real quick?
It's up. So
the standard mileage deduction. Standard mileage deduction, right? So if an Uber driver drives 10,000 miles and he gets 51 cents per mile as a deduction, he's getting a tax break of about 5,100, right? Okay, he's getting a tax
So
let that make sense. If he made $10,000 driving Uber, and he gets a $5,100 tax break, he's only going to get taxed on $4,900 of that income.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is an increase for 2022.
What is it?
It's 62.5 cents.
Wow, that's a lot, bro.
So
that means for every mile he drove, he's getting 62 cents.
Check this out.
To drive.
Just guys, and I know tax season.
Look at Al. Al's like, I'm fucking becoming an Uber driver.
I'm about to turn on the switch.
So for my clients that are in, they use their vehicle to drive, keep in mind that 62.5 cents per mile goes into effect. So from June to December is the last 6 months of the year.
Oh, so not the
not the first 6 months. I believe the first 6 months is about 57.
But I'm sure the software is already going to recognize from when away.
And that comes into play due to the fact that we were paying $13 a gallon gas.
So they're giving it back instead of giving it back on a gallon. They're giving it back on the miles. But how smart that is? You ready? How smart that is? How many individuals like yourself actually write off your car to get that tax break?
Well, if you need help with that, you make sure you visit truthfultaxes.com. And
Yeah, so a Uber driver, right? A Uber driver will go ahead and take the actual standard deduction of mileage, the standard mileage rate. Why? Because since he drives so much miles, it's benefit for him to get a larger tax break because of the amount of miles he's driving at 62 cents. So if he has let's say he drove 40,000 miles, which is very possible by an Uber driver in 1 year.
Calculation.
He's gonna do, you do it right now. Do 40,000. Do 40,000. You can times it by 0.62, and you're gonna get it's 21,000, right? He's gonna get about $21,000 tax break. Actually, $24,000 tax break, bro. If he did the actual expense route, watch the actual expenses. Toyota Corolla, right? $200 a month times 12 months, $2,400. Insurance, let's say $2,000 for the year. That's $4,400. Gas, parking, everything. That's add another $5,000. That's $9,400. But he got $20,000 tax break going with the actual fucking mileage.
just with the mileage.
Go with the fucking mileage.
And just guys, for those that
You with me?
Yeah.
So why take the actual expense versus taking the mileage? I'll take the fucking mileage any day.
It's a higher.
It's on your fucking app. It shows that he went from here to fucking Jamaica to China to the equator and back, literally on 40,000 miles, and he got a higher tax break.
Okay.
And
you gotta know what poison to pick, so to speak.
Of course. All right, you ready? I pull out 20,000 in front of you. You want it? I pull out $9,000 in front of you. Which one are you taking?
Taking that 20.
All right, that's fucking taxes. That's it. Don't let nobody fool you with this shit.
The man's on fire today, man.
I'm heated.
he came, I told him. If
Fucking
you're-
heated.
If you're not coming to pod, don't
Yo,
show up.
yo, he's hitting y'all.
No,
with
because
the-
look at, you know, accountants, right, and taxpayers like to fool the normal fucking person, right?
Yeah,
They make
shame.
you think that they're taking 9 hours on your tax return. When I do your taxes, it's taking me 30 minutes. And yes, I'm going to charge you what I charge normal people and people who take me an hour. You know why? I earned the right to charge you what I charge you because I'm the one who spent fucking 15 years making it this fast.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. It's like any other job, right? A plumber. Plumber goes
You
in
charge a lot. Yeah, I spent a lot of fucking time getting this good. All right?
there. You know, it's crazy because sometimes, like, let's say you call a plumber, right? You're sitting there with your, with your bone by trying to unclog your toilet. You can't do it for your life for you, and then the guy comes in, 2 seconds, he's gone.
Oh, Greg Blade said they aren't telling you that they used a new Brabus G-Wagon when they upgraded the frame and a bunch of other stuff normal person can't afford. Weight increased to 6,600. Very, very, very true. Very true.
That
they
car's-
add armored vehicle to it, right? And there you got an 8,000-pound G-Wagon.
That's how you do it.
That pro
They don't
business
tell you
is
none
like
of this.
5,000.
Remember, they do this to increase their profile, guys. I'm not increasing my profile. I make a lot more money than the motherfuckers on the internet with 3,300 followers than somebody has fucking 10 million followers. You know why? I really do this, okay? And they don't. This is why I started a podcast called True Pod. I'm heated today.
Let's go. Cheese.
Shit.
Also,
Fucking heated today. Fuck that.
When we speak of cars and tax breaks, there's also the hybrid.
Oh, hybrid, bro. Those shit's bringing good money, those tax breaks, bro. Oh, let me give you an example.
Everybody
We
tuning
have
in
an
right
example.
now.
Yeah, amazing example. We bought the
i8, BMW i8.
the BMW i8. I paid $120,000 for it, right? And it's under the IRS qualified electric vehicle program. If you go to the IRS website, right, and you want to receive a crazy tax break because you want an electric car, you better fucking do your homework. Go to the IRS website and look at their qualified vehicle. They will give you the exact vehicle that qualifies.
Wow.
Tesla doesn't.
Tesla doesn't?
No, you go, wait. Yo, they're electric.
They do
Time
give you a
out.
tax break though.
They don't fuck with Tesla. They're on the ban list with the IRS for tax break.
That's now.
Yeah, just now.
Yeah.
They used to be on.
So-
They banned them, bro.
Didn't Tesla just sell like a whole bunch of his stock? Did you guys hear about that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know I
just
can't
sold-
use them as a benefit for my taxes. I know what I did with
The i8.
with the i8. I got $9,000 back.
That is good.
I got $9,000 back on that
Credit,
i8.
$9,000 credit
No credit. Actual $9,000 off my bill.
Off your bill.
off that. But Tesla, and I'm not sure, and I'll look into this for my.
But
Tesla
real
Prime.
quick on the $9,000, we had it for 7 months.
Less than that.
Paid almost 14 grand in payments, right? Because it was $1,890 a month. Even though we never paid a payment because the renters paid the payment.
Absolutely. The
But
business.
think about this. Think about this. So we never paid a payment, and I got 9 grand back because it was electric.
Skipper. The skipper
the
here.
skip over here, man.
The skip over
That's
here.
what you talking about. Skip.
At
Learn
every-
how to motherfucking skip at the right time based on the situation. Skipper.
And for more information, DM me. Kenny Taxes.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, guys, listen, we went on to the Hinge right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, no,
so
it's
we
fine.
took care of BIN.
shit.
We took care of the live right now, being held by a Truthful Taxes coffee cup. And we went off the Hinge into the car. I know a lot of people that are listening right now.
But it still had to do with business identification. By the way, I bought the car under Truthful Taxes, by the way, guys. All right?
Okay, so it tied into the cars.
Yeah.
But obviously, we wanted to cover one other topic, which was the
Question before you get to, and I know what you're going to get to.
Okay.
We could split this into 3, right?
oh, we could do whatever
All right,
we
cool.
want, man.
So,
It's True Pod.
So what we're going to do is, this is new information. So there is now, a law was signed, a bill was passed. There's going to be 87,000.
1,000. Stop.
He got it.
thousands.
He got it.
I had it.
Say it. Do it again.
87,000s.
He can't say it. It's mad cute. Yeah.
Yo,
This shit is cute.
87.
1,000. Just say thou. Thou shall not
Thousands.
steal. Like, you know.
Thousands.
All right. There you go.
You got
There
it.
you go, son.
God, you just want to see me.
He messing with you, man.
Oh shit! Who just joined the chat? The COO herself,
Oh.
Marisol Estrada, is on live right now.
Okay, big shout out
big
to
shout out to
Marisol.
Marisol Estrada, Estrada 98.
Let's go.
You know, yeah. A shout out to her. She is definitely the general. Everybody loves her, but everybody's scared of her.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and her and Pamela, right, the social media manager,
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a unique love bond. It's weird.
It's the 3-star generals.
Yeah, Monty be coming in. What's up?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we have some new IRS generals that are coming,
Oh man.
and guess who is going to affect the most?
Yo, my man G Local, real quick. My 8th floor brother. We grew up on the 8th floor. I smell his arroz con gandules. He smelled my arroz con gandules. You know, it was.
That's who's on right now in your life.
Yeah, G Local.
Shout out to G
Greg,
Local.
my man Greg. Amazing.
Shout out to everybody who's actually tuning in on
Amazing.
the IG
Yo, when I
Live.
tell you about amazing dude has the same smile, everything. And you know what's funny about Greg? He was like only the other, even though he's Puerto Rican, him and my brother Al are like, you know, white skin complexion,
Yeah,
but there ain't
blanquito.
too many white, people in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those two were one of the 2 dangerous people to shoot a fair one with. They will fuck you up.
They had the hands.
Your man's a certified black belt. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So he'll look at you.
Yeah, he'll hit you with a spinning.
We used to
back
call
kick.
him Justin Timberlake growing up because he looked like JT, and then he got swollen. So imagine JT
It was,
swollen.
It was Cobra Kai all over again.
Yeah, and he'll fuck you up. But G, I love you, bro.
Kenny.
So check this out. 87,000s.
There you go. You getting
There
better.
you go, champ.
New IRS agents
Yeah.
going to affect, and this is
Wait, Kenny, tell him what kind of IRS agents? Armed.
armed. They're
Armed?
They're armed?
Armed.
For what?
For what?
You gonna fucking shoot me for not paying my bill?
Yeah.
Fuck out of
That's
here.
what I
Al.
said.
Yeah,
Well,
shut the
armed.
hell up.
Armed.
Yeah, so
That doesn't make sense.
yes, it does.
They're
So
about- and
Why?
he
Why
made a
armed?
point.
so when if you ever seen people get locked up or
Show me
or-
that, Al. Show me that and find
I'll
that
bring
shit.
it up. I'll
So
bring it
It's
up.
check this
bullshit.
out. So if you
You gotta walk around with it.
we never deal with that because we everything we do is by the book.
Bullshit.
By the book. But for those that have experienced IRS raid,
I put up 80. Sorry to cut you off, Kenny. I put 87,000. The first thing that pops up
was the
is
1,000?
new IRS agents.
new IRS.
Yeah?
Yeah. So check this out. If anyone that experienced or seen IRS raid for someone that's doing fraud or whatever the case may be,
Trump just did that.
they're Trump was FBI.
Oh,
This
okay,
is
you're right.
IRS. The agents are armed. They raid your
Wonder
home.
why.
Not sure.
So I'm gonna try to bring it up on the computer.
So what's going on? Is this.
You know how many is 80,000? I find that number to be
So let me just read you guys. Let me
Exaggerated.
give you a little bit of context, right? This is from the New York Post, and this is an article they wrote on it. It says IRS 87,000 new agents will absolutely not, quote unquote, target middle income Americans, and that's something that
Okay,
Kenny kind of begs to differ.
So this is the thing. It's not targeted to middle class, right? Middle class working, W-2. It is focused, and look at the article.
Oh, no. I see where Ken's going. Go ahead.
It's focused on small business owners. Small business owners.
200 grand, right? What's
200 grand or under.
Yeah. Yep.
They're targeting you guys. So I speak this.
No offense. I hate to say that. Are you sure about that?
Look up the article.
Al, if you see that in there, the reason being, I don't want to stir up a pot, especially on 200 grand and under, because they're gonna have a lot of people go rogue right now.
I mean, Kenny was. You made a good, not a statement. You made a good point in what you were saying though, because usually, not that those level of companies are not as organized. But
they're not, Al, they're not. I know
see,
why
look,
they
he
doing
automatically
it.
said it
They're
too.
not.
So you guys know.
They're not.
So it's not okay. So
They not.
Before we get here,
They not.
guys, give me a second. It's not that they're going to target you, right? It's not like you made 175,000, you're getting audited. No, it is that if you're small business, 200,000 under 250,
You're more likely to get audited.
You're more likely, meaning it is extremely important that you get with someone like myself, us, right? A credible firm or credible person to handle your taxes, your financing. Just make sure that you are extremely detailed, because if they do audit you, which is not a bad thing, if you're organized.
Yeah.
If you're organized,
Yeah,
it's an inconvenience.
You know what? Ken brought up a good point.
It is an inconvenience. But if you are like my clients, my business clients know that I am big on making sure you have all your receipts, paper receipts, all your documents, your tax return, everything in order. The day they knock on your door, yes, it's an inconvenience. Yes, you have 1,000 things to work on, but you're not worried.
Yeah.
So for those, the reason why they're targeting 200,000 and under small business, like John mentioned and like I've said behind the scenes, they kind of expect that you're not organized. They expect that someone under
It's not that
somebody's tripping up, bro.
no. It's not that they expect it. IRS moves on reality. Reality is when they're dealing with these clients who make 200 and under, because there's studies going on all the time, they finding that people who make 200,000 and under that are small business are shitty with their fucking paperwork, and they're hiding expenses and hiding income. So what do? They say, hey, let's put a study together. Let's say, watch this, 10 million small businesses who make 200,000 and under. If we audit them, we'll probably recover $1.5 billion.
I see, and I could actually quote on some of the things you're
So
saying.
watch this. I don't need to read this. It's fucking common sense,
Yeah,
bro.
I haven't
so
not read
so
this.
watch this. We'll recover $1.5 billion or maybe $10 billion in unreported income that generates revenue. Internal Revenue Service. It's called revenue. They generate revenue. You fucking dick. Okay, revenue. Okay. So what happens is you go ahead and you generate $10 billion in income, but it only costs $1.87 billion to hire 87,000. So what would you do? I'll hire the 87,000 people to generate $10 billion and clean up that part of the tax system.
Wow, let me read you the quote from this article.
Yeah, hey, because I never seen what you just showed,
So-
and it doesn't take my man. This is what I do.
So I'm going to read you a couple of quotes
Yeah,
from the New
yeah.
York Post article. And the first quote is, the IRS will have to target small and medium businesses because they won't fight back.
They don't have the money to fight back.
Joe Hinchman, executive vice president at National Taxpayers Union Foundation, told the Post, "We've seen this play out before. The IRS says we're going after the rich, but
they
when you're
fuck.
trying to raise that much money, the rich can only get so far." Hinchman told the Post that it is easier for the IRS to collect from small and mid-sized businesses since they are less likely to incur
That
legal
sucks.
expenses in order to fight the agency, whereas larger and wealthier companies are much better equipped to do the battle. And I'll finish this last quote for you guys. "The approach here is to double the IRS workforce take the leash off and see how much they can collect. Hinchman adds, I think they'll collect it, but it'll be quite painful.
Yep.
I agree.
Everything I just said, word for word, Al. Word for word.
So this is actually important, right? And I'm going to touch on two topics as common in our conversation. Topic number one is structure. When we speak of business,
Structure
is number one,
Yeah.
right? Why? Because situations like this, you eliminate the worry. My business is structured so precise that they can knock on my door and I could, here's the binder. Here, have fun.
Yep.
Have fun. Call me when you're done.
Yeah, that's the confidence when you have a well-structured business.
So if my clients know, and I'll say this again, my clients all know, business clients.
Yeah.
One, pay taxes. When I hear someone say my tax bill was $35,000, my tax bill was $100,000, I don't know why, but that shit, it makes me happy.
You're supposed to be happy.
It makes me happy. You know why? Because
I'll take that problem any day.
what they can do with that is endless.
Yeah.
We talk about business funding. We talk about purchasing homes, investing. That only occurs when you pay taxes.
yeah.
So now when you have clients that it comes in and lacks tax planning, you know, I start tax planning around September, October of the year with my business clients. It's for that purpose. What's the goal?
Coach.
Let's coach you. What's the goal?
Coach.
So that's prior to this.
Yeah.
Now this comes into play. Hey guys, I'm not sure how your business is structured because I'm not part of your staff unless you hire me as a consultant. But as far as your taxes, your financials,
Yeah.
you hired me for that, and I'm gonna give you all the advice as if it was my business. Make sure all your documents are in order, all your receipts, you know, via our true receipts or
Yeah.
whichever you choose. Make sure that's in order. Because they're gonna come and they're gonna knock, and they know you cannot afford. If you made $200,000, $300,000,
I got audited once.
Yeah.
that was easy.
My first year, 2015, with the tax company. I did pretty good. I made a little over $250,000. Right?
Okay.
First year. I got audited. Seen the letter, said that we're selecting you file for audit.
It's crazy, right? When you see that audit, it's like, oh, shit.
No. God is my witness.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to my mom, everything I love, I said, let's do it.
No problem.
You know why? All my money's digital money. Digital money.
It's all got a track record.
Right? It's already tracked. So for me to hide it, it's dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Right? All my expenses, literally, for the company, are digital. For me to hide it, why?
Mm-hmm.
Had everything ready, nice and neat. Usually an audit could take like 60 days, 90 days, 120 days. My shit was 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
I sent them a binder, showed the income, put a tab, showed the expenses, put my tax returns. If anything else is needed, my personal contact info is da-da-da-da. They wrote back. They said, oh, your audit was upheld. Nothing else to take, no further action will be taken at the moment. Continue, you know.
No penalties and nothing.
And if they audit now, it's going to be the same thing. It's just more money. That's
Just
it.
more money.
The process doesn't change.
Why
all right?
though? Why? Because it's structured.
No, it's structured, but here's why. When you lie, you got to hide.
I think that there's a big disconnect from some of the people and them believing that the tax is the enemy or
No.
Taxes, taxes saved my life. Thank you. Saved my life.
Yeah.
And it changed hundreds of other people's lives. And hopefully it could get to change thousands of people's lives with the company. But taxes has literally changed my life and the people who I surround myself with. Thank you to the IRS. You're not paying me, but thank you to the IRS, and thank you to everything that has to do with taxes and the tax system in the United States. It has changed my life. So you know what? Big up to taxes.
Absolutely. So it's just about getting well informed.
It's more information based.
Yeah.
Even those, like I said, I have clients that get a huge tax bill and they're ready to hang it up.
And you don't have to become a tax expert, right? You just got to find yourself the cream of the crop, like you guys say.
No. I was like, time out. Wait.
Well, no.
What you need to find,
educate yourself, but not become a super. You don't have to be an expert.
Still wrong. You ready?
Expert.
You ready?
You're 100% responsible for everything that has to do with your business.
There you go. No. He said it. Yeah. Here's what you need to do. It is your responsibility to know all the tax breaks and loopholes for your situation.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
So
okay,
I've seen
your situation,
but I don't have to know about if I don't have. You
don't need to know. I don't about writing off $1 million. You ready? You ready?
There you go.
You make 180.
Yeah.
What are you Googling how to write off $1 million?
You ain't there yet, champ.
But it doesn't mean 180 is not great money. Yeah. But you need to be tailored to the information geared to 180.
Okay.
180.
Yeah, because I know that. And look, I'll include myself in that, right? Like. Everything you guys, teach here on this podcast, I've taken home and I've read.
Have you researched it?
Of course.
Is it true?
All on the money, and that's
Thank
why.
You.
And I only grow more respect for what you guys do.
Now let me tell you something about that. You're a piece of shit.
No, I'm not.
No, you know why you're a piece of shit?
What?
You didn't spend $1 of all the fucking pain that I went through to give you that info.
Oh, absolutely.
So you know what?
Absolutely.
I'm going to call you a piece of shit in a good way. Where I go, I wish I was in your position. Where I can get free, life-changing advice on somebody else's discretion, pain, money.
No, and it's...
You understand?
And
you're a good piece of shit, though.
No,
but you understand what I'm saying.
And because we understand each other
I'm jealous. I'm jealous of you, bro.
But check this out. It's like, for the listeners that are listening, it's like... When you hear things on the internet,
call Al a piece of shit. You know I don't mean to call you a piece of shit. I'm just fucking jealous. That's it.
No,
I'm just fucking jealous.
The reason, and I respect what you do, because you do give it a lot of information, and not once have I ever seen you say, like, "Oh, God, give me money for that." No, I
don't want that.
You're out here.
I don't want that.
Giving good information, and the only reason that I go back. And I think that a lot of people should, right? You don't take this information from the fucking people with the Mercedes. Oh, you write it.
Well, we said it. The gift and the curse, and that's while taking advice from the internet.
But any information you take it and you go research it. See if this person is really lying or really knowing what they're talking about. I always do that with anything.
Constant. He says all the time, like, hey, I'm not sure where this guy gets all this information. I'm constantly researching. But most importantly, he touched on it on his other rant, is take advice from someone that doesn't have a G-Wagon. No, don't take advice from someone that does not punch in the program and looking it up and getting declined and denied and understanding and moving things around with your
the full process.
The full process from having the G-Wagon down to entering yourself. Not that you had the G-Wagon and your accountant, punched it in. We all seen some shady shit, right? So
this is step by step.
Taking advice from someone from having the G-Wagon personally to punching it into the software personally and seeing the outcome personally. Yeah. Find someone else. Go into the internet.
So I think some of the best. Yeah, and remember, this is my point of view, but some of the best CEOs in the world and most successful CEOs in the world, the Jeff Bezos, the Warren Buffetts, I think a big portion of why they're so successful is because they listened to the advice that was given to them by the people who went through it themselves. So it eliminated a lot of the bullshit that they had to go through. They were great listeners. And with their gift of creation, they were able to create successful companies. The key thing is listening, but not only listening and reacting to the information. You know how many people listen?
Listening, execution.
Yeah. Idea, strategize, execute.
Yeah. So
idea, strategy, execution.
I have one more thing, and then I'm not sure if you want to piggyback on this, but the reason why this is even about is because I always say I'm in the information business. Mm-hmm. It's not taxes. It's not business loans. It's not mortgages. It's information. My clients, especially my business clients, I spend more time, like he says, I could do your taxes in 30 minutes. But I could spend an hour talking to you about your business and the next step to
Yeah.
I'm giving you my trust
it's
right away.
that is the most important process for me.
Most of the time when I do your taxes, I already had about 5 hours of conversation over the last couple of months about what we're going to do with your life and plan with your life, and then it leads to the taxes. You know what? I'm really good friends with Memphis Bleak, right? We talk maybe 10 times a day for about an hour, right? And you know, he's pretty successful, you know.
Shout out to Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis Bleak. Yes. Going to be on the show very soon, by the way. Going to be on the show very soon. And I gave him his props. I said, yo, you know what? I deal with a lot of people. But you, okay, you. Now, I'm just not saying because we got a great relationship. You fucking listen. And you do it.
He executes.
But, you know, we have turned his business in 60 days. And this one, you know what? I'm going to say a quote that he said to me. And this is one of the realest shit, and I'm going to say it on live right now. I'm driving down the West Side Highway. I'm in my Lambo, right? And he goes, yo, it's my man Lambo John, right? He's like, every time I call you in your Lambo. I'm like, yeah, man. Like, you know? And he goes like, yo, my G, let me tell you something. I said, what? Yo, you the first dude who ever did something for me while not asking to get next to Jay-Z.
Damn.
I lower my music, and I said, yeah, I appreciate that, bro. I said, I'll tell you why, though, Bleak. I'll tell you why. I would love to work with Jay-Z, right? I got a product that we can actually work with Jay-Z, but I don't need Jay-Z. So because I don't need him means why I work for you. You understand? I want you to tell me what you need based on what I'm able to give, and you fucking use me.
I see.
Use me for what you can use me for so you can get what you need within your business, because trust me, when I need to use you, Bleak, I'm going to use you. Because as my man, you're supposed to give me that service.
One hand wash the other, both wash the face.
But it doesn't mean Jay might be my play. It might be a way bigger play.
Or a different play.
Or a different play. Or that play 10 years from now. I would love to work with Jay. I know we'll hit it off. We already had our meetings. You understand? In Rock Nation, on Jay-Z's table. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Can we close the deal with Rock Nation? Fuck yeah. But it wasn't the time.
Wasn't time. The time for everything.
It wasn't the time. So you know what? I look at it like, hey, this was an opportunity, not need. I didn't need that money. But we could have did something big, but maybe we wasn't ready to do something big. You understand? But with Bleak, he's a great listener. He's an amazing, amazing reactor.
Yeah. How important it is to execute timely, right?
Timely?
That's
my man. In the financial world, time
is everything.
Time is everything. You can miss out on millions of dollars because you made a left versus a right.
Urgency, timing, it's all.
Bleak takes care of his timing. I could call him right now while we on live. Yo, G, what's up? You need something? Because I told him, I said, if I call you, no offense, yo, Bleak, I love you, kid, but I'm not calling him to say, how's your fucking life? You know why? We controlling your life, nigga. I know how your life is. You know what I'm saying? But when I call you, it's about money. It's very serious, or I need something for you.
Yeah.
So when you see my call, I need you to pick up. I don't care what you're doing. So he recently went to Cali, right? I'm like, yo, my G, take your laptop with you, because when I need the info, you got to send it. He goes, it's already packed, my G. It's in my book bag. Do you know how beautiful that sounds for somebody like me?
Yeah, because you're navigating the actual execution of
no, because I'm used to dealing with bullshit. You want $500,000 in advice that I can literally do in fucking 2 weeks, and you don't even got a fucking laptop. How you don't have a laptop, bro? You're a business.
Yeah.
No, but I do clothing. So what?
Yeah, you need that.
You want to be successful? You're never going to be rich, bro. You're never going to be rich. You're barely going to make $100,000 if you don't own a fucking laptop.
Yeah.
Okay?
Tech is here, dude.
Stop the bullshit.
He actually he's touching on something that I was gonna bring up. When we speak of a business, when we speak of those 200,000, we're not speaking of a store, a pizza shop, a cleaners. If you are influencer, if you have anything, a clothing line, small, big, you are a business. You're a rapper, you are a business. You're a photographer, you are a business.
He's a rapper, Memphis Bleak. You know what he knows how to use? A computer. You know what he knows how to do? Save a PDF. You know what he knows how to do? Copy and paste. I don't give a fuck. That means more to your business than selling your shirt. You know why? Because when it comes down to the IRS going like this, they don't care about the shirt you sold. They care about that email that you probably sent and the proof that you actually saved as PDF for the bill that you paid and the deduction that you saved that made them charge you less in taxes. What did that have to do with a shirt?
Nothing.
Zero.
They're not coming to you because they go, you didn't do well this year in selling shirts, Memphis Bleak.
You didn't put the logo.
No, they're gonna go. You know, you wrote off 477,000, but you made 478,000. Show me. They didn't say you can't do that. They said, show me. 87,000 agents. Memphis Bleak, being very good with his paperwork, goes, well, here you go.
No problem.
And you know what happens? That 18-day audit is 18 minutes. So with me, the day they audit me again, I'm going to hand over a booklet and go, guys, any further information? You text me. You call me. And I got Instagram. Take care. And they're going to fucking be mad. But you know what? They're going to respect it. They're going to respect it.
They're going to respect. They have to respect it.
And IRS is on your side, bro. There's some IRS agents who are more knowledgeable than the other. But they're on your side, bro. If they see that you're actually complying with them. Mm-hmm. Hey, don't read the internet, guys. Don't read the internet and go, you're not supposed to pay taxes. Do you know that's a scam? I dare you not to pay taxes.
Oh my God.
Because you're that popular in the world that the IRS is going to go, because you found information that may be true, we're going to let you rock. You're going to jail.
And taxes, just for everybody that's listening in the airways, right, John? Everybody pays taxes everywhere in the world.
Everyone pays taxes.
So
They just have their own tax system.
They have their own
Whether
tax
it's called
system.
the fucking loopy, what is it?
In China?
Whatever, the Apple,
Everyone
whatever.
pays taxes.
I
Everybody
don't-
pays taxes.
Everybody pays taxes.
And also, and you have a lot of
Chelsea's on vacation and all the way in London, all right? Our IT computer programmer.
Oh, Chelsea, shut up.
She's in
Chelsea.
London right now on the fucking Ferris wheel joining our live, which means
is she calling
that's not a vacation because I will not be on somebody's live right now. They hate us right now.
So check this out. For those that see like the Grant Cardones and all these great motivators, and they say, you know, how they did not pay taxes.
Yeah.
Yes. Once again, that ties into the first conversation. Probably going to be on the other episode.
Absolutely.
But
bro.
it's what they are saying is, yes, I did not pay personal taxes because, like myself and like John, their cars are run through their company, their expenses are run through their company, so their actual personal income is minimal, right? They're probably minimal to zero. Now, I've heard Grant Cardone say, I paid $30 million in property tax. So because he generates so much money and he is paying taxes, it might not be self-employed tax, but it is real estate tax. His company is generating X amount of revenue that resulted in him paying 50 million, 100 million, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, that's what it
taxes.
equated to.
That's what they equated to. So don't go by.
But
don't
Grant
go by-
Cardone and the Gary V's and
They pay
the Warren
taxes.
Buffett, they pay taxes, but they pay taxes based on what they spent to learn on how to pay taxes within how they make their money. Okay, what's geared to them. I'm gonna learn to spend money on how to save on paying taxes, because I make $2 billion. So let me find the right person and give me the right info for that, because I'm a billionaire. So let me pay for that info. They're not looking up how to save 100 grand. They're looking up how to save $1 billion in taxes. You know what I'm saying?
And also, just to tie in like the conversation with Grant Cardone, he had an episode, I believe he came on and he showed everyone the Schedule E.
Yeah.
Right? So that's on a small scale, right? That's one property, say two properties, and how you depreciation, and you avoid, paying taxes on that income. Imagine that by 3,000, right?
3,000 like properties.
Yeah, 3,000 doors or 3,000 properties.
Wow.
So it's
That's a long schedule.
You know, it took me about 4 weeks to build out my taxes. 4 weeks, my personal taxes. Overall taxes, it took me a little more because there's many companies, and then all those companies tied to me personally. So I actually finally filed my taxes July 14th. And I thought that was long,
Yeah.
But it took me that long to put together my taxes, and it's a good thing, but it also sucks because I know I'm missing some deductions at the same time.
There's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, bro. It's a lot of work when it's scaled out like that, because this ain't about refunds no more. This is about if I don't find the right deduction, I'm paying another 20 grand, 30 grand.
Yeah. Check this out. I have a
and
client.
compliance too, because they very heavy on auditing businesses that make $1 million and more, right? Yeah, we're there already. So, I got to make sure that's on point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then at the same time, it's like 80% of the company's mine. So if I lose an audit, I get 80% more of the bill. You understand? So if I lose $100 grand swing, that's 80 G's more I got to pay. No! You know what I'm saying? I recently made a payment for
Hey,
no, listen. We've been going off the hinges a little bit.
I fucked one of my friends up, right? I had to make a partial payment, right?
Okay.
To the state was like 70 G's, and then to the Fed I had to send 170,000. Right?
Mistakes are made.
No, it wasn't a mistake. It was just a payment I had to make.
Partial.
Oh, okay.
Partial.
Yo, he goes.
Partial.
And he's like, that doesn't bother you? And I'm like, no, I'd rather have this problem. I'd rather have this problem. You get what I'm saying? When you self-employed, your worry is how much less of a bill you can pay legally.
Legally, yeah.
That's your worry all the time. Am I entitled to this deduction to save money? And you want to learn, legally. You know what I'm saying? So every year I try to see what I can get to save 20, 30 grand. When, when I first bought my home, I said, you know what? I know taxes. I can't wait to get that home because I'm going to put the solar credit. So I won't even owe taxes this year, even though I made 200 grand. And I didn't owe taxes that year.
Yeah, that was 10 years ago.
Yeah, I didn't owe taxes that year. I got a solar credit plus, with the kids and everything. And then this year, last year I caught coronavirus in December when they put it in the water. Remember?
When they put it in the
hands
water?
down, hands down.
Air.
Everyone in the United States caught coronavirus December through Christmas. I don't know. It was definitely sprinkled in the air like crack.
It was like
remember like Beetlejuice when he sprinkled it?
It was their last effort. Last effort. Because shortly after they removed the band.
Oh my god!
So it was literally last effort. And,
yo, Ephraim just said in Instagram, if you working around John and ain't up by 6 a.m., just forget it.
Oh yeah,
just forget it. Chan.
Just forget it.
So hold on.
This the only time you grabbing me. Other than that, you're fucked. You're not getting me.
But there's also the phrase: if you're not up by 6 in the morning, then you're not trying to become a millionaire.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm up at 6 a.m.
I don't ignore you on purpose. Just understand this. If you want advice from me, all right? You want to get a hold of me? You're working on my time.
That's right.
Because during the rest of the day, I got to make sure John is straight.
We're running.
I'm not going to interrupt my time.
There's only so much time.
No,
in the day.
no. So if I have the chance to sit with Jeff Bezos, you know what time I'm going to be there?
4 in the morning, champ.
When he wants me there. Matter of fact, okay, maybe he's busy at 11 o'clock. You know what? I'm going to knock his door at 3 a.m. You want me there at 3 a.m.? No problem. I'll set the alarm for 1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've heard meetings that occur, with these billionaires that they give you 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's
5 minutes
that's
is worth $5 million.
So I'll take that 5 minutes.
You know who I'm dying to sit down with? And I actually thought about doing it, and I'm gonna try to get it off a free play first before I actually do it. I want to sit with Gary V, bro.
Gary V?
I want to sit with Gary V. Reason I know we're gonna fucking kill it.
Yeah.
At the same time,
Gary's awesome.
At the same time, I feel like I'm ready with the company.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna ask him how I do this or how I do that. I want to see how he can tell me this is what you should do based on where you at right now. Not go, hey, how do I turn e-commerce? How do I make $1 million? How do I make 100,000?
He's always been a good projector.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love his skill set. And my dream, and I wouldn't even call it a dream because we're gonna do it one day. Is to sit with Mark Cuban.
Oh,
Mark.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I think he has a gift. I think he has a gift of seeing the future from the beginning and be able to make a decision now so he won't hurt himself later.
Yeah, but I think that's a skill that I know.
He threw me an alley-oop, Mark Cuban. You know,
shout out to the Mavs.
You gave me that shot, and Mark Cuban gave me that shot. I hit him on the DM. He hit me back. He let me say what I got to say. He seen it. He left me on red. But it's cool. I take it because for him to respond, I say, yo, I think this was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying?
He actually read your shit. Like,
yeah.
Not too many people.
Yeah.
Could you imagine how many people actually reach out to these men?
Yeah. I took the shot. You know why? I say, yo, I really respect this dude. Let me DM him something. And I hate to say, yo, Mark, you should have responded. You should have responded. You know why? I think you lost a couple $1 million already because you didn't respond. But it's fine though. Maybe it's a response that me and you are gonna get, and you're gonna make $200-300 million or $4 million or maybe $4 billion off it. So you know what? I'll see you soon.
There you go. I'll see you there, champ.
I'll see you soon.
Listen, guys, we've been going about an hour and a half now, man.
No way. Well, I was furious for 30 minutes.
It's all good.
It's great episodes.
Great information.
Yeah. We touched on business identification numbers with business credit versus personal credit and how you could use loopholes in that. We touched on some of the IRS agents,
with guns.
Agents.
Yeah,
coming after the middle class businesses, huh?
That's hurtful.
Hey, look, and I will say this, and this is like touchy. Small business, 200,000, 300,000. Please contact someone. Start getting prepared.
Yeah,
if you know somebody that has a business like that.
For all the live listeners, I know we on live in 2 different locations. We're on live on YouTube and live on Instagram. If you are a small business, the IRS is ready. All right, because they're going to recover a whole set of revenue from you. Okay. This is probably the most vital time in tax history for small business to make sure that your stuff is on point. From your income to your expenses being reported, okay? Everything is digital. You can't hide anymore. Give that up. Hey, I got the best tax accountant in the world. He saves me thousands. This ain't the time to have the best tax accountant in the world that can save you thousands, all right? This is the best time to have a person who's going to be real with you with your business, okay? And best time for you to get your business organization straight. Income, expenses need to be digitally tracked, okay? Digitally tracked, okay? So that you can fight an audit 1, 2, 3. All right. So
there,
man.
You've heard it from John Hernandez, Kenneth George. Make sure you got your bookkeeping in structured the right way, like Kenny likes to say.
Yeah.
This is very important to be well structured. It's well important to be organized and be prepared for any audits that might come your way.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Next episodes with True Pod. Either the next or the very next. Gonna have a couple cool celebrity guests, some people who have some of the longest skin in the game in the rap, and still till today, Rock Nation, Warehouse Music Group, True Life, Memphis Bleak. We're gonna have them on the show, and we deal with each other. It's crazy. So look, it's not like I just met them, and I really knew them a long time. You know what I'm saying? So now my services are able to help them where they're at right now.
Our worlds are colliding.
Our worlds starting to mesh in, huh?
Yeah. So, this is why you don't burn no bridges, and this is why you keep people who are good people.
Build relationships.
At arm's distance. You know what I'm saying?
Before we wrap up, and
absolutely.
And when the skipper here, and why people listen.
Yeah.
He always says, listen. They're good listeners, or they execute. It's ultimately because we do it. So it's not just like, hey, take care of this and XYZ, and we're just behind a desk or on the phone. No, he's seeing 7, 8 different businesses that are being operated. We're just not tax guys. We're businesses, multiple business. So when we tell someone like a Bleak or you know, other business clients, hey, I recommend you do this, or my advice is you do this, or moving forward, do this. Why? Because I'm doing it.
Yeah. Yep.
Why? Because you see me doing these things.
You're applying it as you're giving me advice too.
So what I do is it's information. Look, we speak of business loans. Hey, you know, this is how things work. This is the process. This is everything. Why? Because we do it.
Yeah.
Understand? So it's easy for someone.
Don't call me and tell me I heard.
No,
don't do that. You didn't hear nothing.
Tell me when you did.
No, don't call me and tell me
I heard.
So when we
don't heard nothing.
So when you have someone a successful business owner listen and execute, is because he knows it's trust. He sees it with his own eyes, or she sees it with their own eyes that, okay, these guys are really doing it.
I'm gonna give you an example, right? Real quick before we go, right? And we out. I'm about to touch a new base with knowledge, right? That I need at this point. Now I need a certain knowledge, right? So we dropped off a car this morning, one of our cars in a car rental company. We dropped it off to
True Rentals.
True Rentals. Shout out to True Rentals. We dropped off the car for a monthly rental, right? To one of the biggest franchisee lawyers in the world. And how we got that contact? Through my great contact at BMW, who loves me to death. Calls me at night and goes, John, you don't understand how much I love you. You're just a nice guy. I fucking love you to death, bro. And I'll do anything for you, okay?
That's what's up.
My man guy Mike at
Big
BMW,
Mike.
yes.
Those are
manager.
good building relationships.
Yeah,
like
bro.
that.
So he knew, you know, one of his clients got their car stolen. So he called me, said, John, do you have a car? I said, yes. We delivered it. Gave him excellent customer service. And Mike goes, yo, this is a good contact for you to have because, you know, with your company being, 230 deep throughout the U.S.,
need some lawyers.
You know, this is the biggest franchise lawyer, one of the biggest franchise lawyers in the world. They Dunkin' Donuts, like he's Dunkin' Donuts, he's fucking, like
big corporate.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool, and I'm excited because I'm like, yo, I have to talk to this guy. I have to talk to this guy because this is my problem right now. So we talk real quick, and I'm like, he was on the phone, and we delivered a car, and then he goes, yeah, Mike was telling me something about your business. I was like, yeah, we're going to be over 230 locations in the U.S. And he goes, he holds his call now. And I said that on purpose because somebody like him is too big for something minuscule. Yeah,
minuscule. You're right.
Minuscule. So I need to say something big to catch his attention, to call his attention. And he goes, hey, when I come from vacation, let's meet. And I said, don't worry, I'll pay for your time. He goes, no. You know why? Because he already knows where he's going to make his money off me. And he goes, yeah, and then he holds the call and he goes, I'm going on. Matter of fact, when I come back, what date you coming back? So now he's digging for me. And what did I kept it real nonchalant. I said, you know what? We'll be in contact. Don't worry. I'll hit you. Give me a fist pump. Bang. That's it. We broke his whole character. Why? Because when we chill, we're going to laugh and joke, and I'm going to get the best lawyer I need for me when it comes down to licensing this across the nation. Now, but this is how relationships play. I'm a dear friend to Mike. Mike's a dear friend of me. So when it comes to being real, he wants to give me the best of the best. I probably met a very good piece of the puzzle to create one whole picture. And that comes with everything that we're talking about today. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, listen, for today, episode over. We're going to chop this over 3 different episodes. Do
Nobody
a lot of
called
essays.
in. Anybody still want to call in?
Nah, they're nervous.
They're nervous. It's okay.
All right,
It's all right.
but if the show had 40 million followers, you're going to, hey, y'all want to call in, want to get on live. Yeah. But, we'll get to that point.
Phone lines are going to be open, so let them know that they are going to be open from now on.
Yes, phone lines will be open going forward with TruePod when we do our live episodes on YouTube. And, yo, bro, feel free to ask me. You know why? Because if this was in person during tax season, I'm going to charge you a couple $1,000 an hour. All right? And you're getting free.
Let them know,
I'm
brother.
not even joking. All right, yo, peace out, guys. Thank you for joining in.
Drop your
Everybody
socials.
in here, for the people who don't even know me, thank you for joining in, support.
Follow at truthfultaxes.com. Well, that's the internet, the website.
Truthfultaxes.com on
It's
the web.
website. Yeah.
And then TruePod.
If you're interested in our tax partnership program, like all the other tax partners, successful tax partners in the company, feel free to go to www.truthfultaxes.com, go to the tax partnership program tab, and sign up. I got 2 classes left. I got 6 seats for November. I got 12 seats for December, and I'm deading it for the year. Okay? And hey, you got a chance to change your life. We've already done it with hundreds of people. So visit our website if you want to join our tax partnership program. If you're fucking lazy, don't go to the website. Trust me, 100%.
Just
100%.
shoot out your socials, and we're out of here, guys.
Yeah. Go ahead, Ken.
So we have you catch me at Kenny Taxes, at Kenny Taxes, also at Mr. Kenneth J. Talked about True Rentals, at True Rentals. I believe it's _ at True Rentals _ that's for our luxury car rental. And TruePod.
TruePod, man. TruePod. And you
True-
follow our page, you get easy at TrueP_O_D, TruePod, and then at Truthful Taxes, Truthful _taxes, which you on right now.
And let's, guys,
Take care.
engage.
God bless.
Engage and hit us with questions. We'd love to engage and answer, whatever it is that you have in mind. Peace out, guys.
Chee, we out of here. TruePod Studios in Garfield, New Jersey.
Here comes the money.
Just don't provoke me, cause I don't need no cellmates. I'm in a 2-seat, doing drops like a mailman. This ain't no hoopty ass, she riding, she's a hell yeah. No, I won't lose sleep about no pussy, I'm like farewell. Yeah. I'm outside. I know how it feel to see your homie switch sides. I know how to put that Rolls Royce shit in drive. I know how to load a clip and shoot, we got it.